Good morning, Miss Ada. How are you today? Welcome back.
Good morning, Mr. Steady. It feels good to be back and feeling better.
Well, we're glad to have you back and glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. I need to talk to you. My doctor has sent me back to work with some recommendations for workplace accommodations.
Okay.
She's saying that due to my current caseload and my work environment, in order to prevent my condition from worsening, I'll need the following.
Okay. So, Miss Ada, how long will you be needing these accommodations for?
Well, my doctor is saying indefinitely. Is that going to be a problem? Because I know I can do the work and I want to work, so I just need a little support.
Yeah, so what I will do is I'll contact the Equity and Compliance team. Most likely we'll want to set up an appointment with you, but I will take care of that for you.
Okay, should I get you my medical documentation?
Well, not at this time. So what we'll do is once I reach out to Equity and Compliance, they will let me know, or you know, what they need from you, and then they can request that documentation at that time.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Steady. I look forward to hearing back from you.
You're welcome. Good morning, Michelle. How are you today? Oh, that's great. Michelle, I have a special ed teacher who returned to work today. She has a request in response to a neurological condition that appears to be indefinite. I'm not sure how much of this I can do.
Okay, what accommodations is she requesting?
She is requesting she should not teach in the current bright lighting. She is requesting the incandescent light bulbs. Only teach four 50-minute classes a day and receive a reduction in the caseload of students.
Of these, which do you believe you can do locally without creating an undue burden?
Okay, well, I can most likely look at the schedule and adjust her classes and caseload, but I'm not sure about the lighting in the building and the cost associated with doing this. Besides, I'm not sure if she needs all of this because her performance has always been a concern, as well as consistency. We had her on a PDP last year before all of this surfaced.
Okay, Mr. Steady, I hear your concern. However, a couple of things to note. Performance can't play a role with regard to workplace accommodation request. Okay, and we'll work with you regarding the cost concerns as well as additional possibilities regarding the employee's request. So, Mr. Steady, if you would please advise that employee to contact our office to schedule an appointment, and we'll secure the necessary documents to update you regarding the next steps. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss Ada. Thank you for coming in to meet with me. How can I assist you today?
Thank you for seeing me today, Michelle. I was recently diagnosed with a neurological condition that's pretty much indefinite at this point. And so my doctor has stated that I can return to work, but with the following accommodations. I cannot teach in the bright lighting currently. I can only teach 4 50-minute classes, and I need to receive a reduction in my current caseload of students.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss Ada. Well, let me tell you what we can do to assist you, and I'm glad that your doctor has released that you can come back to work. What I'm going to do is give you some paperwork that we call the interactive process paperwork.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is start the process. The doctor is going to list those things that he believes that you can and cannot do. I'm going to attach a job description so that he or she can make a well-informed decision as they recommend what you need to work in the workplace. Once we receive that back, you and I will meet again, and then we'll talk about the things that we can do, the things that the doctor has said, but you'll need to sign, and on that documentation, you'll see here that it requires that you sign, giving the doctor permission to release the information to our office.
Okay.
When we meet, we'll hash out those things, and then I'll communicate with your principal. Mr. Steady and I will get together and discuss those things that the local school can do for you, and then we'll meet again, and we'll document all the things that we can do for you. I'm going to give you my card.
Thank you.
You can return that paperwork to me, or you can have the medical provider fax those things to me, but my information is in there.
Okay.
Please let me know as soon as you get it.
Thank you.
I will let you know as soon as I receive the paperwork.
Well, I really need these accommodations quickly. Am I allowed to take the paperwork to my doctor and then return them to you directly?
That is permissible. You can certainly do that. Yeah, so as soon as we get those things, we'll schedule an appointment, we'll meet again, and we'll see what we need to do to get you all settled in.
Thank you
Okay?
so much, Michelle. I appreciate your help.
Well, thank you, Miss Ada.
Hi, Mr. Steady. Thanks for your patience. Want to let you know that our office has received the requested medical documentation from Miss Ada's medical provider. And I've researched the cost of the light bulbs that she is requesting. They can be purchased for $165 for a box of 12. And just to let you know, those bulbs have a lifespan of about 10 years. Is that a cost you can make? Okay. Do you have an update on the schedule request?
Michelle, well, Miss Ada is still on the PDP, and I would like to see some gains made toward her goals.
Yes, Mr. Steady, I hear your performance concerns. However, please keep in mind that employee performance cannot be considered when addressing workplace accommodation requests.
Okay, I understand, and besides, we have her paired with an instructional coach from the district, and I expect her to receive much needed support. Yes, we can accommodate her and make the light bulb purchase. Regarding the schedule adjustment for Miss Ada, we can also reduce her caseload from 18 to 9 students. This year, though, we can't change her schedule. It would create an undue burden at this point. However, it will be taken into consideration in the creation of next year's schedule. She can perhaps swap a class with the testing and her clerical tasks. We will make it work.
Sounds great. What about also considering allowing her to leave early on those days when you're not having mandatory meetings?
Oh, perfect. We can accommodate that idea.
Awesome. Our office will plan to meet with you and Ms. Steady to update her regarding her requests, and we will summarize those granted requests. Mr. Steady, I'm going to send you the conference summary template, and if you would please prepare that form in advance of our meeting with Ms. Ada, and that way we will document all of the accommodations that she's being granted.